Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we doing this Wednesday morning? Inauguration Day in the U.S., Celebration Day, and Hump Day for the rest of us. So let's get started. Let's go one arm straight up as high as you can go, and then over to one side. Just starting with a big old stretch. Dynamic so we're moving the whole time. This time, or right now, pushing my hand back toward the back wall and then turning it into a big circle a couple of times. And then let's go to the other side. Nice big stretch up and then over. Push your hand toward the back and turn it into a nice big circle. Let's do that one more time. Going straight up and over. I wonder how many of you are watching the inauguration at the same time. Connie said she is multitasking. Let's hope it stays nice and calm and celebratory. That would be good. Here we go. Straight up, over to the side. Push the back of your hand behind you and then nice big circles. Excellent. Let's roll our shoulders while we march a little bit. I see my chairs waiting patiently for us. Maybe we'll put it into the warm-up today. If you don't have a chair with you, well, you probably figured it out if you did the workout Monday that you can do it on a step or without a chair completely. Well, there are some seated ones, so you might want a chair for like the sit-stand one. That doesn't work so well without a chair. Actually, I guess it does. You could do it like this. But anyway, thinking aloud. Did I mention there sometimes I wish you could just edit? Okay. Yes, so if you have a chair, great. If you don't, you can use a couch or a step or a something or other. Let's make bigger circles with our arms. Okay, keeping our shoulder blades tucked down our backs. Nice big circles. Bring the backs of your hands toward each other. You can sit down into it and open up, or you can just make those big arm actions without sitting down into a squat. Whatever you like. Just getting warmed up. Nice and big though. Feel that in your upper back maybe. Squeeze together when you're back here. And then open up. Nice. Shake them out a little bit. Only to take them out to the sides again. Little tiny circles going backwards. Backwards, your whole arm, not just your hands. Arms, right from the shoulders. Going out to the sides. Okay, bigger circles. Bigger still. Really big. And then we'll make them small again. Gradually getting smaller. And then just make little tiny circles and bring your arms to the front. Arms to the front, change direction, and come back out to the side. Still moving your feet too, just getting your legs in on the action. Let's come up and do a couple of these. Warming up the elbow joints, because you need them all. And then let's do some wrist circles. Why not while our arms are out here? Getting heavier and heavier. Let's go the other direction. Okay, and then some big squeezes and flicks. Squeeze, flick, like you're flicking water at somebody. Or just off your fingers. Okay, can you go faster? Feel it in your forearms maybe? Oh, I do. Squeeze, flick. Okay, 10 fast ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shake them out. Ooh. There we go. All right, since this chair is sitting here, let's just use it for some more of the warm-up. We'll just take it into a high knee march. So you can just march, or you can turn it into toe taps. We're going to be doing a few of these later on. It's part of our cardio portion, but for now, just part of the warm-up. March it out, and then we'll leave the chair and do this. Hamstring curls. I was going to say butt kicks. in the vernacular. Hamstring curls. Okay, really try to kick yourself. Get down low if you want to. Or stay up here. Keep kicking back. And then we're going to do a high knee in front, like this, with a pull down. Try to make sure your upper body stays upright. You're not pulling back like this. You're staying upright. Pull down. Pull down. Good. Okay, and then we're going to do the other one where you want to make sure your upper body stays forward, or just upright, is kicks, straight arm, straight leg, windmill your arms. Trying to reach the opposite toes or opposite knee. Wherever you're getting to today. It's all good. Couple more. There we go. All right. Let's take it out wide. Nice wide stance. And then we'll just go. My goodness. Pretend you didn't see that. Giant dust bunny. Whoops. Side to side. Nice wide stance. Feet are pointing forward. And then we're going to come into the center. Hands on knees. And then just pretend you're pressing back to straighten your legs. You don't have to press back. I just don't want you to force it. Just straighten your legs. Straighten your legs. Get those hamstrings. Okay, and then come on up. And let's swivel. So we're facing one way. Let's do a couple of these. Let's do a couple of these. Dips, dives, pulses. That's the word I was looking for. Pulsing here. Goodness. And then come on up. Spin it around. Other side. I know we're not doing our usual warm-up, but it's a chair workout, so it's different. It's okay. We're getting everything warmed up. I was just going to say, let's do also with the chair. Let's do this one where you're going little squat and then leg over top. Little squat. See if you can aim for getting right over the back of the chair. Woo. I wouldn't suggest that you stand close and try to actually get your foot over because, you know, accidents can happen. It's all about safety, so we're staying away from the chair and just using it as a guideline. Sweep your leg over top. Let's do two more. Let's do this one, and then this one, and there we go. Okay, how about a few ankle circles and that kind of thing, and then we will jump into the main part of the workout. So we heard from a couple people that it was a challenging workout on Monday. It may have been, it probably is. There are a few tough exercises, I would say, but of course, as always, you just modify, make them harder if you like, make them easier if you need to, whatever. It's all about the workout you're getting today. I'm just demonstrating whatever, the basics. But the basics can be pretty challenging. Here we go. Ready? So, woo, swinging from the hip. Okay. There we go. And we already did this kind of one when we went over the chair. So let's jump right into our first set, which starts with a wide squat and a swing. I'm just going to get some weights, and actually I'm going to move this chair. Where am I going to move this chair? We're going to move this way. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, for the swing, I'm just going to use one heavier weight rather than two because we're holding it sideways. Like so. Okay, so plie kind of feet, 45 degrees. You're just going to go up to here. Please don't go here. Okay, you want to just be in front so that you don't push yourself into a weird back position. Okay, so here we go. Just up to, you can't even see my hands anyway. Down we go. Down and up. I'm looking at the clock this time. In case I start talking, just down and up. Try not to use momentum. Try to use strength, Sit down into those heels. Push up through the heels. And have a nice strong core. Oops, I'm lifting my weight way up high, aren't I? Well, as long as you don't go overhead so that you're arching your back. That's what we're trying to avoid. We're just going up so that we stay straight up and down. How many more? Let's see. Let's do, this is taking us to 45 more seconds. So that'll be 2 or 3. 1, looks like 2. There we go. Excellent. I am going to switch to 2 weights. And here they are. So another squat one. But this time just a regular squat. Feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to go down. And then as we're down here in this position with our knees behind our toes, rear end hanging out behind, as it does, we're going to take one leg here and lift it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then come on up. Couple of squats in between. And then let's go down here. Other leg comes out, straight out. Trying to keep straight line here over that standing leg. 6 lifts. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Little squats in between. This one we're going to hold and take our first leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And down and up, down. This one we're going to hold. Second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really try to keep that upper body still because it's going to want to counterbalance and lean out away from the leg that we're lifting. So we try to keep it straight. Force that leg to do the work. Okay, here's 3, 4, 5, 6, and a few squats. Hold the next one down. Here we go. We'll do this one more time on each side after this one, and then we'll leave it. 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more on each side. Hold this one down. Nice and low. Check your stance here. Can you still see your toes? Yes. Good. 4, 5, 6. Up and down. Couple more. Hold this one here and out to the side. Here we go. Toes are pointing toward the floor. We're lifting up. And keep that upper body still. 4, 5, and 6. Good. Shake it out a little bit. We are going to change it to a side lunge plus a reach. I'm just checking out my space here. So usually we go across. This time we're just going to go out and down to the same side. But make sure that you can still look ahead even when you're down here. Okay, so you're sitting into that bent leg. Really sit back into it. Reach down toward the outside of your foot. Reach. And keep alternating. You probably have been. If you haven't, I would suggest that you switch to the other leg, because we're probably about halfway there. Reach and down. Reach. Okay, keep it going. Really reach down and sit down into it. Bending that leg so that your knee stays behind your toes. Sitting back into your heel. Let us do one more each side. Where did I start here? I can't remember, so I'm doing one extra. There we go. Either an even or an odd number. Oh, it was close. All right. This time we are going to reach across. This chair is very distracting. I keep thinking I'm going to step on it. We are going out wide. So big wide V, and then we reach across and down toward that foot. Back to the center, out to the other side. Big cross. Okay. big wide V, and then cross. Come up. Big cross. Pull your weight back up toward your rib cage. Sounded like a robot talking. Pull your weight back up toward your rib cage. Like that. Out, across, pull up. Nice and strong. Excellent. Here we go. Pull. Oh, let's do a few more and then we'll wrap these up. How about this, and one more on each side. So last two. And there's one of them, and there's two of them. Good. Okay, the very last one is deadlift with our weights hovering. So deadlift again, it's more of a hamstrings, glutes, lower back exercise. So you can use heavier weights for this one, but I'm not because I'd have to go and get them. So here we go. We're keeping our weights close to our shins. Close to our shins. When we're down here with a nice flat back, head above our heart, we're going to come onto one leg. Whoops. And hold our weights just above the ground. Just above the ground. We did this last week too. So you're kind of familiar with it. We did something similar anyway. Keep holding it here, and then you're going to push up on that one leg and come up to standing. Good. Let's do it on the other side too. So here we go. Straight, little bend in your knees, but you're going straight down. Keep a nice flat back, head above your heart. When you get to the bottom here, let's go. Other leg coming up, and we're holding our weights just above the ground. So not using them for balance. Think about that standing leg. Maybe you don't have to think about it. Maybe it's thinking about you. Hold on, hold on. Couple more seconds, and then we're going to push up through that leg and come up to standing. Good. Okay, let us do a little bit of cardio. So the thing we did on Monday, we'll do again today. 10 seconds hard, 5 seconds easy. Go. Had to start when the second hand was in a good spot. So go. 10 seconds hard. Go. 2 minutes of this. Go. 5 second break. It's going to go by fast. Go by really fast. It's gone. You don't have to jump, but if you want to, go ahead for 10 seconds and then take it easy. Take it down, and we will start again right here. Some kind of 10-second thing. Working on my world record burpees challenge. Woo, that's 10 seconds right there. Gotta make sure you don't cut into your rest time, because it goes fast and there it's gone already. 10 seconds. Take it easy. That was 1 minute already. So we have 1 more minute. So 4 more 10-second bursts. Go, go, go. Go, go. Keep it going. Nice and strong. And slow it down. Here we go again. And again. You can also do walkout burpees with a reach. Oh, and there's 10 seconds. 2 more of these. What are you going to do? I'm going to go side to side. Staying low. Get the arms and legs moving. That's 10 right there. 5 seconds off. 1 more 10-second burst. I told you that last week. This is my default when I get to side. Here we go. And that's 2 minutes. Good work. Alrighty. Catch your breath. Maybe get a drink if you would like one. And we're going to grab a chair for the next little series here. Chair and weights if you want to. Although, no, you don't need weights for the first one. So, alrighty. Ready? Had your drink. Paused it if you need to. Needed to. So we're going to start with our grand battement. I read that somewhere. Lifting up our knee. Using the chair for balance if you want to, but you don't have to. We're going to straighten our leg, lift it up, 4 little lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, swing it around to the back, and then I'm just showing from the side. So you can point your toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, without touching the ground. Bring it back to the front, straighten it, 4 little lifts, 4, around to the back. Try to keep it high up as you go around to the back, 2, 3, 4, front again. Here's number 3 starting. Straighten your leg, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your upper body upright because it again is going to, 2, 3, 4. I'll just show you. It's going to try to lean back. So use the chair, keep your upper body straight up. Here's number 4. We're going to do 5. Okay, up and around, lift it up and back. You can lift with your heel or point your toes, whichever works better. Okay, knee out about 45. Straighten your leg. Last one on this side. 3, 4. Swing it around and lift it up and back. 2, 3, 4. Woo, and then you can put it down and get a weight. Because, well, don't have to use a weight for this one. Don't have to use the chair, but this is what it looks like. We're going down, up, and then out to the side. Down, up, out to the side. Okay, trying to get elbow toward knee. Down, up, out to the side. Good. How are you feeling so far? Good, I hope. I was planning on doing these sets 2 times, but realized on Monday that we don't have time for that. So we're just doing 1 set of each, unless of course something changes, but we shall see. Probably be very similar to Monday's workout if you were here for that. Let's go. 1 more after this. Yes, here we are. And down. Excellent. Okay, we are going to the other side. So make sure you have enough room. I'm going to leave my weight there. But we're going to start with the weightless one, which is this one. Knee out about, to show you, 45 degrees. Not a minute, more or less. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, barely have enough room to swing around to the back. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to keep your hips squared to the ground too, because again, your body's going to want to compensate for that lifted leg. So just try to keep everything straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper body upright. Sweep it around to the back. Here we go. Chair for balance. 2, 4. Up in front for number 3. Woo! Goodness. 3, 4. Sweep it around to the back. And lift up, either pointing toes or lifting with your heel. I tend to lift with my heel, so for what that's worth. 3, 4. Swing it around to the back. Lift up. 2, 3, 4. And last one here. Point your toes, straighten your leg. Don't drop it like I just did. 4. Up and around. Lift with your heel. Hips are squared, same distance from the floor. 4. And come on to the start. And we'll grab our weight and do that plie squat thing on the other side. So weight is up in the air or arm is up in the air. So I should have said that too, but maybe I did. You don't need to use a weight for this one, but you can if you want. Your knees trying to come out to the side. I'm just going to show you from the side. It's trying to go out to the side. Sit down into it. Out to the side. Think about your lowest rib and your hip bone coming toward each other when you squeeze here. Okay, down and up. Down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. I can tell I've had enough of these because my arm tells me. I don't know about you. Didn't so much on the other side. Squeeze together. Down. Squeeze. Let's do 1 more. Maybe that's about even with the other side. Squeeze. Good. Alrighty. Let us do 1 minute of cardio. We can use the chair since it's here. If you do want to use it, whole bunch of things you can do. Toe taps. We'll be probably doing those later. You can stretch it so you have to stay nice and low. You can do this kind of thing. Wait, I haven't shown you yet. Like this. Okay, oops, but see, that's the problem when you have big feet. Or even when you have small feet. So, or you can do some kind of jumping thing. Okay, let us go for 1 minute. I'm going to start again at the 6, which is right here. Here we go. And I'm going to do some chair road runners. 1 full minute. Switch it up if you like, or do the same darn thing. How we do? We are 20 seconds in. Oh yeah, chair kicks. I didn't say that either. You can do this. Dancing. Maybe hard on the knees. So we go non-jumpy. Or we go back to these. We're 40 seconds in. 20 more seconds, so keep it going. Fast as you can go. Go, go, go. 10 seconds. See if you can go a little bit faster for the last 10 seconds. Wrapping it up very soon. Go, go, go. And stop. Alrighty. So keep your legs moving though. Walk over to your water bottle maybe. Check the TV. Connie, how's the inauguration going? Good? Excellent. I'm going to have a drink. And then we're going to go on to another set of chair exercises. You might want the chair against the wall for these ones. You can see. You can decide. Okay. So, walked away without my weights. But here they are. All right, so the first one of this set is we're working on this leg that's on the floor. So if you don't have a chair or whatever, you can just put your foot here. Just try to focus most of your weight on the foot that's on the floor. Weights are up here or hands are up here, pushing together so that you get some upper body in here as well. All right, let's sit down into it. Sit down into it. I just want to show you so that you can see knee stays behind toes. Hope it does. I have to do it from this direction. Sometimes it's harder when you're doing these single leg ones to get as low as you might go on 2 legs. So no worries about that. Just sit down into it, pushing up through your heel, down and up. Good, let's go. See if you're still pushing in with your hands, holding your elbows up high at the sides. Okay, take a look. Adjust your form. Let's do 2 more. Take us to a good number right there. Okay, and then we're going to spin. This foot stays on the chair. Okay, this is where you might want your chair against the wall because it does tend to move a little bit. Then you have to get yourself organized so that you can have your foot in a good place and go like this. Okay, weights just up to about shoulder height. Down and up. Most of the weight is on that leg that we just worked, so you might be feeling it. Just lift up, just about to shoulder height, and back down as you come up with your leg. I don't really have to talk you through this one. I think you know. Rightio, I'm going for 45 seconds. That's the magic number today. So we have 5 more seconds. Time for 1 more. Down and up. Excellent. Okay, remember which leg was the working leg. For me, it was my right leg. So, because this one is a little bit different, it uses both legs. So we're sitting on the edge of our chair. I'll show you, well, anyway, we're going to do the 2-legged version. I will show you from the side. So you're sitting, not back here, up here, front of your nice sturdy chair, up, press up, come onto your toes, and sit back down. Up, back down. Let's do 12. This is number 3. Okay. 4, etc. This is our halfway one. Okay. Curl up, press up. Nice. Try not to hyperextend your arms, so don't over straighten, is what I'm saying. Last 3, last 2. Something like that. For sure, last 2 now. 1, and last 1. Okay, I'm going to do the challenge ones after our next set. The challenge ones being the single leg stand-up ones. So let us go to the other side. So if you worked your right leg, work your left leg. Vice versa. It's a little wiggly, but for this one, I think it's okay. Weights are up here at your chest, and you're just sitting down. Sit down. Down and up. Nice and strong. Check it out when you're down here. Your knees behind your toes. I hope so. Push up through your heel. Try to keep the leg on the chair kind of out of the picture, or maybe it's down lower here. You're still just trying to keep most of your weight on the working leg. So it doesn't really matter where it is. We're doing 45 seconds, so we have 10 more seconds. 10, so time for what? 5 more, maybe? Not even. 3, last one. Down and up. Okay, that foot that was working, or the leg that was working is the one that's going to be working again. I just like to move my chair to the wall for these ones. Okay, 45 seconds of these Bulgarian lunges. I don't know why they're called that. Invented by the Bulgarians, I'm sure. I suspect. You might have to rearrange where your feet are, just so that you can go straight down. Think about hips going down and up. So you're not going forward, not going back. You're trying to just drop your hips toward the floor. Feeling good? Good. Up and down. Okay. Let's see, where did we start? We are at 30 seconds, so less than 15 seconds. Go, go, go. Probably time for 2 more. Go, and last one. Down and up. Alrighty, okay, so this is going to be either 2-legged stand-up, 12 of the ones we just did, which are curling up, pressing up, coming onto your toes, or if you want to try the harder version, or it's harder for balance and strength, I'd suggest you put your weights down. You bring one leg more to the center of your body, so not out here, and you sit on the edge of your chair. Okay, leg is close in. Push up through that leg, whoops, and sit back down. Okay, if you're doing these, so I would say 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. If you're doing the other ones, weights up overhead for 12. Here we start. Remember, if you're trying the single leg ones, to bring your foot in closer to the chair. So you're not way out here, you're here. I think this is number 6 coming up. Whatever version you're doing, hopefully you're round 6 or 7. Okay. Try to have control too, so you're sitting down sort of gently without flopping back down into the chair. Up we go, down. Oh, and I should have said too, you can have your other foot on the floor to give you a little bit of extra balance. Okay, so I think that is 12 altogether, so well done. Let's go into some chair exercises. I think you want your chair against the wall for these ones. We're going to do a bunch of plank kind of versions. So if your wrists bother you, as some people's do, including mine sometimes, come onto your forearm. Okay, I'm just going to tip on my weights, and then I'm going to get a quick drink. Maybe you'd like one too. Alrighty. So the first one we're going to do, and I'm sure I said this Monday, you want to be, if you're on your wrists, on your hands, you want to be over your hands, okay? Not back here and not with your bum sticking up. So shoulders right on top of wrists. You can have a little lift here to, in your hips to protect your back if you need to. Perfect. If you're down here, same thing. Shoulders are right over elbows. Okay, I'm going to do the first one on my hands, and we're going to go, how long are we going to go? 30 seconds? Okay, let's do that. So 30 seconds, we're in a plank position, and we're going knee in, knee in. Okay, get those shoulders right on top of your arms, because sometimes you tend to creep back here. One tends to creep back here. You want to stay here, nice and strong. Pushing in, push in. Keep breathing. Think about nice, strong core muscles holding you tight, holding everything nice and strong. And that is 30 seconds right there. So we're going to change it to, I'm going to move my weights. I don't want to trip on those. So 30 seconds, toe taps. Here we go. As I said on Monday, sometimes we would do climbing right onto the chair and back down again. You can do that if you like. It's a little risky when you have a cushy surface on your chair or when you start to get tired. So I prefer that you just did this, or you can do it faster if you want. Okay? You can always make these things harder. And you can always make them easier. Right? Modify as you like. Okay, second version of plank is going to be knee across. So same position, either on your elbows and forearms or on your wrists. Okay, and we're going to go knee across, and we'll start right here. Here we go. Drive it across, drive it across. Drive it across. Little twist. Little twist, so go easy with these. Protect your lower back. Drive it past your hand if you can, if you want to, but always nice and controlled. Okay. Drive your knee. How are we doing for time? We have about 3 more seconds. Glad you asked. And there we go. Alrighty, going into our 30 seconds cardio. We'll start right here. Here we go. Some kind of thing. Oh yeah, I forgot we can do these ones too, especially with the chair against the wall. You can do single leg jumps or this kind of thing. Or maybe you're tired of being hands on the chair, so we do these. Go, go, go. Keep them marching or running. Or I think that was 30 seconds. I forget where it was exactly. Okay. Once again, we are back on our chair. This is the one where we go leg up and then drive it in and then lift it up toward your chest. Okay, back up. So 30 seconds starting right here. Actually, let's start with a knee drive. Lift up toward your chest and then kick it back. Drive it forward, lift it toward your chest. Find that little lift. The hardest part. Ooh. Pull up, kick back. Drive it forward, pull up, kick back. Keep it going for only about 5 more seconds. So we have time for this one. Pull up, kick back. Okay, remember which leg you did, because we're going to go chair kicks in between, starting right here. Here we go. Go, go, go. Something, or taps, whatever you like to do. The closer you get to the chair, the higher you have to lift your legs to get them onto the chair. So, choose your method. Go, go, go. I feel like I slowed down. Couple more seconds, about 5, 2, 1, and done. All right, other side, same thing. You can do it from here too. if you so desire. So getting into position, drive your knee forward, lift, oops, look at the clock, sorry. Drive it up to your chest, and then lift and back. Forward, lift up, kick back. Forward, lift, kick back. How are we doing? We're already halfway there. Halfway there. More than halfway there. Lift up, kick back. Up. Don't forget the little lift for your last one. Right there. All right. And our last 30-second cardio thing starts right here at the 10. Said the number out loud, so I'm guaranteed to remember. Pretty much guaranteed. All right, go, go, go. Taps, kicks, mogul jumps if you like, or steps. Whatever you like. Last 10 seconds. Go hard because this is our last cardio. Last little burst of the day, and it's done right there. Nicely done. Good job. Yay. So we will get our mats because we're going to do what we did on Monday, which was kneeling triceps. So triceps, I'm just going to show you the wall version too because you can certainly do these. Oh, sorry. Hair and sweat. You can do these against the wall. Just make sure your hands are nice and close, like about this close, okay? Close in, I mean, narrow. And you're just leaning against the wall. Leaning against the wall. Maybe your whole forearms come against the wall and your elbows point down. That's the wall version. Maybe a little easier than what we're going to do. You be the judge. Oops, chair in position here. Mat in front. And then we are going to do triceps push-ups on the chair. And I know it's probably a narrow chair, but that's kind of the point so that you have to keep your arms in. Okay, so the farther you kneel back, the harder they're going to be. So let us go. Here we go. Your whole head to knees section of your body is moving of a piece. So you're not going like this. Oh, my head is touching the chair. No, you're trying to bring your chest down toward the chair seat. Chest down toward the chair seat. You can make it easier by coming closer. Okay, just come closer and bring your chest down. Okay, back it up to make it harder. There we go. I hope you're doing these along with me and not just thinking this is the demo of all the different versions. We are going, elbows are pointing toward the floor at the end of the move. Let's do 5 more seconds because I have no idea where I started the clock. So we'll end at the 6, which is right there. Okay, and as I said on Monday, it wouldn't be a chair workout without tips. People love them or hate them. You decide. They look like this though. I'll show you. You want your, so hands on the chair, nice and straight. Your back is going straight down along the edge of the chair. So not out here, okay? Straight down and up. And please don't go too far down because you want to be able to get back up without injuring your shoulders. Harder is with your legs out straighter, okay? Harder still is with one leg up, okay? So choose your method. Either do, let's do 40 seconds of those or 40 seconds of more triceps push-ups. Whichever one you want to do, the clock is ticking. I'm going to do some of these. Oh, if you are doing these with straight legs, you can lift your hips at the top and squeeze your glutes down. Squeeze your glutes. Or triceps push-ups, which is what we just did. Okay, against the wall, against the chair. Go, go, go. We're 25 seconds in. What a long 40 seconds, you say. I agree. Oh, we're going. We're good. We are just about, if I could do my math, I would say yes, right there. Had to think for a second. Okay, shake out your arms, and we're coming to sitting down. Not this kind of sitting down, not yet. We're gonna do some more things that don't really involve a mat. So let's go right here. What's the best angle for this one? We're sitting on the edge of our seat, and we've got our legs straight out. Okay, legs are close together, arms are wide, and we are going to lift one leg and opposite arm, like so. Oh, sorry, let's get ourselves set up well first. So roll your shoulders back, lean back. Okay, you want to keep this nice and strong. Make those internal abdominals, that girdle, that's what this is. Your internal girdle, holding everything nice and strong. All right, and arms out in V, and here we go. This you might feel in your lower back. If you do, come up, please, and do a knee touch. Okay, don't force it. Okay, don't force it too much because you don't want to hurt yourself. And I do not want anyone injured on my account, on anyone's account. Okay, so take it to knee, lifting up, touching opposite knee or opposite toes. And take the time to set yourself up again. Say, okay, I gotta roll my shoulders back, hold everything strong, and then lean back. Then lean back. Okay, even just sitting like this is a V-sit, and that's gonna be hard enough, I think, sometimes. Are you still going? Well, let's stop because that is plenty. Let's do a little stretch in between. Oh, I forgot to do those stretches when we were playing. Dang. Anyway, here's one now. We're going straight, with a straight back. We're going straight forward, and then we're going to roll up. One vertebra at a time. Count them. I'd count them, but I can't remember how many there are. Straight, 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 and then roll up. Roll up. Roll those shoulders back. One more time. Straight down. Okay, and roll up. Which brings us to our next exercise. Again, we're sitting at the edge of our seat. We're going to see if we can just lift our feet off the ground. You might have to lean back a little bit for this one. And just hold them here. Just hold them here. Try to balance a little bit. Keep that core strong. Strong. Keep holding them here. If you want to change it a bit, see if this adds to the challenge. Try to sit up straighter. Take your arms out. Whoopsie. And then in 5 more seconds, we're going to tap one foot at a time. So here we go. 1 and 2. Okay, just keep tapping. You can have your hands in or arms out, whatever you like. Let's just do a few more taps, like so. Okay, and then come on down. Shake it out a little bit. We are going to do some bicycling because, again, as I said on Monday, it wouldn't be a chair workout without some chair bicycling. It's so fun. Not really. Okay, we are going to roll the shoulders back, hold everything nice and strong in our core, lean back, and then we're going to go backwards bicycling or toe taps. 20 seconds, toe taps or bicycling. Toe taps are a little bit easier. Easier still is when you sit up straighter, okay? So choose your level. As I keep saying, nobody's looking except you. And don't be judging of yourself. You are doing excellently well. Even just getting here is excellent. Let's come on down. Set ourselves up again. This time we're going to go forward. Okay, 20 seconds forward. There we go. Kicking out, hanging in there, because I think this is going to be our last exercise. I think so, because we're just about at 10-2. Did we do anything else? Hang in there. And put your feet down. Let's do that one stretch one more time. The one that makes me think of Flashdance for some reason. Must be the chair. Forward. Roll up. And forward one more time. And then roll up. There we go. Nice. Come on up. How are you feeling? Good? 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up. Hopefully you're feeling good. That was excellent. Let us do, because I didn't do any of these in between the planks, let's do them now, and then we're, just gonna move right into stretching, I think. Okay, so you're just sitting here holding onto your chair. Pretend you're pulling it toward you, but you're not. You're leaving it there, and you're just sitting down, feeling the stretch, hopefully, in your upper back, right? Upper to middle back. Try one more time. Hold on to the chair, and just sit down into it. A little stretch in your shoulders. And then straighten your legs. Slowly come up. Roll your shoulders back. And here we are. Let's do, the other day, on Monday, we did hamstring stretches seated in the chair. I don't know. I didn't find it quite as effective. If you do, I'll just show you. You're just sitting down, legs straight out, toes are pointing toward you, and you're just, against the wall, so your chair doesn't move. And then you're just bringing your torso down toward your thighs. Okay, so you can do that, or you can do this one. Same thing, just a different setup. So you've got your toes pointing toward you, straight leg. We're just going to hinge forward from the hips. Hinge forward. You're trying to keep yourself, I'll show you, from what I believe is straight on. Okay, you're trying to keep straight over that leg. Come on down, down, down. Maybe you feel it all in the back of your leg. Maybe you feel nothing. I hope you feel something. Let's take a nice inhale, and then as we exhale, we'll go forward again. Forward, forward, forward. Toes are pointing up. Maybe let your arms hang down. That actually adds a little bit for me, I find, and get those toes pointing up toward you or toward the ceiling. One more time, we'll inhale and come up. Exhale, stretch it out. Stretch it out. And then come on up. Let's switch legs. I was thinking about a glute stretch there, but I think we will do the other leg first. So straight leg, toes are pointing up toward you. Okay, and you're trying to square your body so that you're going straight down. You might not get very far. It doesn't really matter. It's just you want to feel the stretch along your, probably here in your hamstrings. Maybe you'll feel it a little bit higher up here. Just depends where you need it. It's usually where you feel it. Try to get those toes up toward you. Whoop. We'll inhale and come up. Exhale, hinge down. Maybe you can go a bit lower on that exhale. Hold it here. And let's inhale and come up. One more time like this. Exhale. Down, down, down. Stretch it out. And then come on up. Good. The glute stretch I was going to show you is the one where you have your leg like this, but maybe this is a bit much. If it's not, you can do this. You're trying to get your knee. I should show you. Anyway, I'll show you the other version too that you can do on a chair. Crossed knee. This is what we did the other day too. So just crossing your knee, or your ankle on your knee, sorry. And then again, hinging forward. Hinge forward. Trying to get our glutes. So you're familiar with that one. So I'm just going to show you this one where you have your leg on the chair. Knee forward. Your other leg is back. And same thing, you're just hinging forward, but you're trying to keep your body from turning. You don't want to turn that way. Straighten it out. Come down slowly toward your knee. Okay? And then come out of that one. And then let's go to the other side. Either ankle on knee, like so, hinging forward until you feel it in your glutes, or doing it on the chair. I'm just going to show you from this angle. Okay? Knee is straight, going straight forward. Maybe you have a right angle in your 90-degree angle. And we're just going forward. The trick is, though, you do have to get your hips forward because your body will want to turn like this, and you'll go, I don't feel anything. So Trying to get your body forward and just hinging down. Okay, then you can just swing back onto the chair and stand up again. Let's do quadriceps. So chair for balance if you want. If you need a strap around your foot here so that you can pull this way, use that. Otherwise, kick your shoelaces into your hand. Feel the stretch here. Quadriceps. Oops. If you like the relaxing lying down on the mat kind of stretches, I apologize. These are maybe not quite as relaxing, but still effective, I hope. The leg that was in your hand is the one that's going to step back. Chair underway. And we're going to drop down. Drop down. Push your back hip forward if you need to, want to. Feel more in your hip flexors. We take our same arm as the back leg. Straight up and then straight over. Drop this hand, the other hand down. Drop your hips down lower if you like. Stretch it out. And then come on back. And come up. Bring your chair back again if you would like to use it for balance. We'll do the other leg. Oops. Stay. Trying to get that knee pointing toward the floor. Okay, shoelaces in your hand. Other arm is hanging around helping you balance or holding onto the chair for balance. Okay, feeling it here hopefully. And then we're going to step that foot back. I'm just going to come a little closer. Step back. Drop your hips down. Some people like to go all the way down with their knee, whatever you like. Okay, whatever helps you feel a nice hip flexor stretch. And then let's take that same arm as the back leg. Lift it up, up, up. And then tip it over across your body. And just hold it here. Hold it here nice and strong. And then come on up. Excellent. Okay, we are going to do a version of, well actually before we do the Alexander shoulder stretch along the wall, let's just do this wide one. So wide stance, we're going to stretch or sit into one leg. Sit into one leg, maybe lift your foot off the, not off the floor, the sole of your foot off the floor. Okay, feel it here in adductors, I think. And then up and over to the other side. Sit down into one leg, other leg is straight. Maybe lift the sole. If you like to. And let's come on up. Okay, Alexander shoulder stretch against the wall. You're standing sideways to the wall. One arm against it, other hand comes palm to palm. And then same as we do on the floor, we take the top palm or top hand, slide it along, and then take it up and over. You can open up so that your back is flat against your freezing cold wall. Last night I turned the heat down here to 12 by mistake. So it was nice and chilly this morning. Perfect for working out. I did it in the dark without my glasses on. I just hit the button a couple of times. So up and over, just use the wall as a guideline. Working on your shoulder mobility, opening things up. Let's do one more. Why not? But again, these are the same as the ones on the floor. You can hold it anywhere you like, or you can keep it moving. Whatever works best. Let's go wherever you want to go. I just don't want to turn my back to you, so I am going to go here. Hands are palm to palm. Slide that top palm up and over until you end up like a T against the wall. Feel free to move your feet too. Don't feel like you have to stand still in one position. Okay. And sort of see how your shoulders are feeling. See how close you can stay to the wall. The whole length of that arc. Up and over. One more time. Up. Hold it here maybe. And then come forward. Back to there. Excellent. Let us interdigitate. Well, that's what that looks like. Laced fingers. Okay, push your hands away, either with palms facing you or palms pressing away. Whatever works better to stretch in between your shoulder blades. Push away. And then come on up. Big stretch. big stretch out here. Let's take our arms to 90 and squeeze. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. Squeeze them and then bring them down. Well done. Nice. Let's just end with a few deep breaths and we'll get on our way for whatever's going on today, including the inauguration and other things. Here we go. Nice big breath in. Reach up with one arm and the other, and then we're just going to exhale as we shake it out. There we go. Bask in the glow of your excellent workout skills. Good. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to end it here, and I will hope to see you Friday. Bye.